Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing, like, share, and hit the notification button. I'm Dr. Okeke. On this channel, our goal is for healthier living. So today we are making vanilla cake. Eventually, we're actually going to make naked cake. Somebody invited us for a graduation, and I wanted to make a surprise naked cake for them. Before we start, we are going to grease our pan by using some butter. I have some parchment paper here, round parchment paper. So I'm gonna take them all out. This I cut, and this will be a stacking or layered cake. So we're gonna make different layers. So I'm just gonna use this butter and just rub just to grease the bottom and side. We repeat it on all of them. You want to make sure you get the sides as well. This butter is kind of half melted. Then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of flour, and then we're going to shake it, and then we're going to put the excess into the next pan, place the parchment paper, and we set them aside. In the meantime, we turn our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit to preheat our oven. Now we are going to get into the business of making the vanilla cake. We're going to weigh out everything. We're going to zero. Okay, we start by putting in 215 grams of flour, all-purpose flour. All right, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. We're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, and we are going to sieve this. We are going to mix it all together, and we'll set it aside and continue with our wet ingredient. All right, for the wet ingredient, we're using 170 grams of soft butter. We're putting 1/2 cup of sour cream. And for our sweetener, we're using 1 cup of agave, 3 egg whites, room temperature, 1/2 cup of milk. This is whole cream A2 milk. And then we are going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. If you like more vanilla, you can always add more. And then we're going to whisk this together to combine. We use the egg white because we wanted it to be white cake. If you wanted it to be yellow cake, you can add a whole egg. Now we're going to mix them together. We're going to pour the wet into the dry and combine. And then we distribute amongst the baking pans and weigh for uniformity. We have weighed them all out, and now we are going to put the baking strips on the pan. This helps keep them cool and then allows them to bake evenly. You start by just wetting it. You can make your own at home as well with wet paper towel and 4 papers. To use these ones, you dampen them in water, wring out the excess water, and then use it. And you just put them right around like that and just pull them tight. And that's all. And then we are going to put them in the oven to bake at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or till a toothpick comes out clean. Our oven timer has gone off. We're going to check our cake now. Look at that. They look amazing. And they've already separated from the pan. We are going to let them cool. While the cake is cooling, we are going to make our Swiss buttercream for the cake. We start with already separated 5 egg white. We're going to pour it in here. The recipe calls for 2 cups of sugar, but I am using erythritol. This is 2 cups. We're going to add it and mix it together. Our water is already boiling, and we've turned it down to a simmer, and we are going to move over. Look at that. It just looks like egg white, and we're going to move over and cook this till it is about 160 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's at the time when this is cooked. We have our thermometer here that we're going to use to check. So here we are. You want to keep cooking this. Now let's check the temperature Okay, this is 160, 165. So we can get this out. This has cooked through. It's time for us to now transfer this to the stand mixer. So we turn this off. Be careful, this is hot. Now we transfer into the stand mixer and whisk with a whisk attachment until we get a soft peak. Now this is gonna take a little bit time. This has come to room temperature and look at that, really good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch from the whisk to the paddle attachment. We do not want to add too much air when we're adding the butter. And we are going to be using a full pound of butter. We're gonna start by whisking it slowly on low speed, and then we're gonna add the butter one at a time. This has cooled down to about room temperature. I can feel it. It is really cold. Then we'll start by adding the butter one at a time. This is room temperature butter. This is looking amazing. Look at how silky this buttercream is. Oh, it is yummy and it feels really great. Now we are going to add some vanilla for taste. And you can actually flavor this any which way you like. Whatever you put is going to be the flavor, but this is just the basic vanilla Swiss buttercream frosting. I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon. There we go. Letting it mix. Oh, it smells so good. All right, we are done. And we are going to add some food coloring to this, but we'll be right back. I haven't decided what color, but if you're not ready to use this, you can just put it in an airtight container and put it away in the refrigerator. It can store in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. Look at that smoothness. It is amazing. Everything is ready. We have our Swiss buttercream, which tastes amazing. So now we are going to start decorating this. These have cooled off completely. We are going to place this, and then we'll start by piping this on it generously. And we're going to use the spatula to smoothen it out. We can either pipe it or we can just, there's no right or wrong way of doing this. Then we add the second layer, making sure that is lined up. Then we scoop the buttercream on top to smoothen out the layer. Finally, we add the last layer, which is the 6-inch, ensuring that it is leveled, and then a generous amount. Then we are going to place the rest on the side. We are going to try to use the cream to fill in any gaps and rough edges on the cake to smoothen it out. And we're going to use this to try to smoothen it. You can either leave it like this or put some fruit on it. I haven't decided yet. So I am going to package this. This is a gift for somebody. So I already made the box. What we're going to do now is to slide this. That's why we decorated this on the cardboard. And then we are going to put it in here, being careful to slide it in. And then we are going to leave this in the refrigerator. If this video has been of value to you, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. This is Dr. Okeke. Thank you, and God bless.